EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's Walker to start the drive. He's still on his feet. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw, it's Levis. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go, 4th down, Levis. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And just shutting him off there. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Ready, set.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now they'll audible to something else. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And this one is right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could there. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over the 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready! Drop 60, drop 60!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Rolling to his right. Fights off the defender. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's...
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Levis sets up to throw here. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Levis. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Levis now off of play action. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they take the lead here at 7-6. the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Come on. Hey. Hurry.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
18 Cardinals.
At the Seahawks 43-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. That is caught. A tackle, and he's got an alley. Still going. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 41 yards. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
Seahawks 7.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Levis to throw off play action. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Play action now. Levis. And that is incomplete. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 72 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Walker. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Walker with another carry. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Levis. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Let's go now.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. And now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the second round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner. No matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the ball, on the ball.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Drop 60. Mustang 19. 18, high there.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like after.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Up the middle, here's Walker. The solid stiff arm. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. A 2nd down throw from Levis. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, here's Walker. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Tariq Woolen puts it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And Levis going to change the play. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he gets this one down to the 24. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now an audible here into something else. First and 10. Here's Levis. And this is caught. Jennings. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Walker will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Walker once more, and I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and goal, here's Levis. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, first and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
18 rep, hurry.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. They've got his man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Let's go now.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's got this down to the 35. 84 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all game long.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man. That's Ayuk. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And they'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Okay, ready?
Again, McCaffrey. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. He'll look to throw. Tolbert hauls in the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This is first and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. They run again with Walker. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They'll come up now on second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And nothing much much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Two timeouts still at their disposal. Here's a 1st and 10 now. Levis. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Levis to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
No, they're silly. That leads to a play action sack. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Here we go. Back.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.